There we go, something's popped up. Ooh, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Should really get all the display up, really, shouldn't I? Well, I can hear it on mine. To the 6 people watching in the stream, can you let me know if you can hear me alright? To the 6 people watching in the stream, can you let me know if you can hear me? Well, I can definitely hear myself on my YouTube. Sweet. All good then. Thank you for your assistance. Yeah, speak to you later. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night Racing, courtesy of the Full Throttle Racing League for tonight's GT1 race in the Alfa Romeos around Lago Maggiore. I will be your host for the evening, that Joker. I raced yesterday, not very well. And I'm a last minute call up because SBY, who you could just see there on track, if we could just find him, there he is, whoop, there he is, he's caught the bug, he's back into racing tonight, So you have to settle with me. So tonight's right. What do we got? Tonight's format will be there will be a 10-minute qualifying session, which we are currently in, and that will be followed by a sprint race, which will be 12 laps long, medium tyres only for the drivers. And following the sprint race will be a 25-lap endurance race with all kinds of tyre wear and fuel depletion. One set of mediums will be mandatory in that race, and they have the choice of all the soft and hard tyres that they want, other than already getting penalties there. So, who seems to be front of the queue is Biggles for the first time lap of this qualifying session, so we'll just keep on board with him. You can see behind him Mikey, so Mikey is obviously reserving for someone. There have been a fair few GT2 reserves in ye old GT1 sessions this season, so Mikey is in for Graham. Mikey did show some some blistering pace yesterday, so hopefully he'll be mixing it up. Graham's in the chat. He's currently at Aaron's. Wait, what? Is Aaron not racing either? Or are you just trying to get... No, Aaron's in the pits. So that's a bit sus between Graham and Aaron there. Reach around. So here comes Biggles to the line. Followed closely by Mikey. He's got a whole heap of slipstream. And as suspected, Mikey goes straight into first, only to be displaced by Ross, who is the current leader of the GT1 grid, by 1 point over Mr. Lee Cole, who will have a look for... Did he set a lap yet? I'm not quite sure if he's crossed the line. Blue flag crosses the line with a 1:27, puts in 8th. And there's Lee Cole, goes into second, so the championship rivals at the moment are representing Pagani. Oh, he's set a great time there. He's third in this championship at the moment, just splits the two of them. Preheated Oven, who has returned after a 2-week absence, whereby I've had to cover his ass, setting a decent time there in 5th, ahead of multiple many titles T. Smith. So many titles, he's probably bored of it by now. Dusty Fossil, my teammate. Let's go! Once again, repping for GT2 in GT1. Biggles improves his time, as does Ross. Ross stays on pole. T. Smith improves. SBY goes into third, only to be displaced by Oven straight away. Solid lap by Oven. Andy down in 12th. I'm not sure he's put a fast lap in yet. Gone a little bit wide there. Sorry, Andy. Did catch that. Aaron has come out onto track. Graham's obviously left them alone, so he can get some laps in. So improvement for Andy, but not improvement in position. The guy into second. Fairly close at the top. Ross getting penalties already. Get him out of the way in qualifying is probably the better option than having to deal with that in the race, because see, right around, well, the penalty line is earlier on this straight on the full course. This is the short course that they were qualifying in. So the penalty line will be different in the race. You can Everything seems to have settled down. Biggles goes to 4th. T. Smith now up into 3rd. Not for long though, SBY by the smallest of margins. Once again, beats him to go 3rd. Aaron sets a time. I'm not sure where he is at the moment. Let's just go down the order, see where Aaron's come in. Blue flag to 9th. Aaron 12th. Probably having to warm up the tyres there. Just drop down to Lee here. A little bit off the pace for the title of the other title contenders, though he does improve his time slightly. Not much in it between him and the cars in front and behind. We'll just follow him on this lap, see if he improves. Still up, but not by much. Jonesy doing the team thing, getting out of the way. Probably could have benefited from some kind of a slipstream, but that's not for here. Mikey and Blue Flag improving their times. And Lee crosses the line to go 2nd. Solid job there. Deposes Pagani from that front row. And the title rivals are all together again. Covering the field as it stands at the moment. Aaron back on the last place. A bit surprised about that, but some serious improvement in his time there. So Aaron is definitely going to improve from that position. I wonder if Lee is going to help Jonesy to try and boost up the rankings. Ross improves his time to solidify the pole a little bit more. T. Smith now comes into 2nd. Aaron crosses the line, goes into 3rd. Solid lap there from a glorious leader, dear leader, Kim Jong-taylor. Sorry, Lee Cole improves his time but not his position. Jonesy does get an improvement, and he was right behind Lee, so just a little bit of an improvement there, up the grid for Jonesy. Got a little gaggle of cars going on here. We've got Ross, T. Smith, who takes a wide line there. Biggles, I think, as well, potentially, from the kick of dust in the air. Tom's going to have a fair old amount of slipstream there. And this is the final lap as well for these guys. So, will T. Smith take it away from Ross at the end? Doesn't look like it. SBY improves his time. Other improves his time. Goes ahead of SBY there. Aaron. Whoo! Straight in again. 2nd place for Aaron Taylor. I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to call Kim Jong-taylor from now on. Oh my god. I do make myself chuckle. Oh, let's see. Coming down the order. Who's still to cross the line? Who's that one coming? That's Dusty. stays 12th, and oh god, who's the last one now? Pagani, see if he can climb up from 5th. No, he stays 5th. Is your grid for the sprint race. Championship leader Ross on pole, best position he could start from to accrue some more points, followed by Aaron, who looking good towards the end there, also looking for a good amount of points. Second row will be T. Smith and Lee Cole, two other title contenders, followed by Pagani, another title contender, along with the returning preheated oven. SBY makes his return to racing with a solid 7th on the grid, just ahead of Mikey, who, fair play to him, had a pretty good night out last night. Didn't seem to be doing regular Mikey things from what I recall. So good job, Mikey. Keep it up. Come on, go next. Next. There we go. 9th is Blue Flag, followed by Jonesy, Biggles, Dusty and Andy, the only guy still in the 126s. Oh. Anyone watching, do not forget to like the stream. I do believe that is a disclaimer that I have to put in all of the time. Along with, if you need your sim gear, head on down to simdemon.com, use the code Joker69 to get a little bit of money off. Sorry, I had to get it in, someone told me not to, but YOLO, I'm going to do it anyway, while we wait for the sprint race to get started. Ooh. 30-second warning, which will not be 30 seconds. Right. Looks like we're about to get underway. Ooh. Alright, let's focus on wait. Grid? Grid is wrong? And it's all chaos before turn 1. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Dusty's forgotten to take his blue pill. Solid effort, boys. Solid. Okay, well, obviously that was GT7 doing GT7 things. Evening, Derek. You're not forgiven for being late. There's no room for it, mate. Do better next time. That was a phenomenal race, SBY. You are damn right. Oh, so now Biggles can get his act together. Good evening, Fieber. Wie geht es Ihnen? First and only time. Yeah, well, you know, you say that, Derek, but, you know, it starts with the first time and then it spirals out of control. You know, you go out shopping and you think, oh, I'll be a little bit late here and there. There. Enough. Mikey says, help. Mikey, you're not even hosting. What do you need help for? Supplies for tomorrow, beer. Okay, that's fair enough, Derek. I'll let that one go. Fever's good. I'm good, Fever. I'm sort of apprehensive about this because I'm out of practice with commentating. It's been a while. So hopefully I'm not absolutely cluster screwing this up. I mean, I can't be doing any worse than what Biggers is doing to this lobby right now, because what is going on? Cole can do it's going to be walking the well, yeah. I've just noticed none of the Team Walker's drivers seem to be here. Switchback and Bread. I know Switchback was unavailable, and I guess they couldn't get a replacement in time. But I don't know what's going on with Bread. So Team Walkers will have a big fat 0 for this evening, unless someone can turn up for the endurance. Right, let's try this again. I will go on board with. I'll focus on T Smith. Ah, SBY's in for Bread. Fair enough. Yeah, SBY's got a different livery. I don't know that I would have told him just to go to my profile and download it. But here we go, we're off. Pretty decent starts all round. We'll see how it goes into turn 1. Is Aaron going to have a look? No. I think he brakes early. I think everybody looks pretty clean for the most part. Not really seeing any errors. No hits. No, everything looked pretty clean through there. SBY going around the outside of Blue Flag? No, I think Blue Flag went through on the inside of SBY there. Ooh, we've got some Zombommobiles going a bit wide there. Not sure who that was. SBY having a look at Blue Flag. Blue Flag stays in that position. We'll just go up here. Lee having a little look at Tom Smith. Ross is already starting to pull a little bit of gap on Aaron. Yanni looking to get involved in this little battle as well. Ooh. Wide from Lee there, to muddy his tyres. Pagani's nicely in that slipstream. Looking pretty Linus down at the back as well. There we go, Pagani's to the inside. Holy! Oh, that's, oh no, oh Lee, it's all gone. It's all gone to pot. I think he's going to have to let T Smith go through, but that's cost the pair of them. Pagani's smiling all the way to the bank on that one. That's been right. Also having a little look, see if we can capitalise on some dirty tired cars. Lee and T Smith still going at it. Oh, see some more dirt. Oh, what have we got on the inside of Lee? I think maybe a little dink into the back of Tom. Should probably get a better camera angle for all this. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, Mike is to the inside of Jonesy. Oh gosh, are they going through wide? Get a better angle of this. I think they all settled themselves down before turn 1. Smart racing, boys, smart racing. It's all kicking off at the back, yeah. Biggles wide again. Andy out wide again. head up to the front. Ross is definitely comfortable. Those first four seem to be pretty chill. Pagani's going to have a little bit of a fight from Oven here. Curious line. Sus. Behind them, everyone's looking pretty line centre. There's a little bit of a battle going on at the back there, but I don't want to really leave this one if Oven's going to make a move. Too far back at this time. Gosh, who was that? Was that Blue Flag trying to get up involved? Gosh, what's going on back here? I think Andy's been cycled to the back somehow. Something's happened to Andy. He's now at the back of the pack. Gosh. And Tom and Lee at it again. Tom there, going to get a little bit of dirt on his tyres. Lee is in the slipstream, but probably won't have enough to make a move into turn one at this time. Takes a tighter line there, right on the back of Tom. Aaron in P, well yeah Feeber, but Aaron stayed P2. Sure that's where he started. Oh gosh, very wide again for Tom. Although it does seem like Aaron is being caught by Pagani and Oven. Yeah, Pagani and Oven are a lot closer to Aaron at this point. Ross starting to just ease his way up the road. Lee Cole. We'll just go on board with SBY and see what happens in front of us. Tom goes defensive. Lee trying to go around the outside. Almost looks like he's... ooh, dirt. A little bit of shoulder maybe from Tom. Puts Lee in the gravel and that stops Lee's momentum dead. Stewards could be having a look at that later. So SBY up into 5th, the big beneficiary of that little scenario. Tom has continued on. So maybe he feels it was a racing incident. Mikey up to 7th. Doing another solid job there, Mikey. Keep it going, boy. Keep it going. Jonesy in 8th. Oh, Tom's gone. Oh dear, Tom has had a nightmare and loses a position to Mikey after hitting the wall significantly. Gee, Mikey sends it in deep. Done well that. All over the back of SBY now. Tom's not going to recover, and Jonesy has caught them up. Continue on going down the back of the field. A little bit wide there from Beagle, so Lee's dropped all the way down to 10th. Andy in 11th. Not sure what's happened with Blue Flag and Dusty. Blue Flag's got a penalty and he's miles off the pack. And Dusty as well, miles off the pack. So I'm assuming something's happened there. Sorry we've missed that, but there was quite a lot going on. So Ross lead 2.6, 2.5. Don't think he has to really worry about anything. Aaron on the other hand, oh my god, what was that camera? Might have to worry, but Oven and Pagani are sort of squabbling between themselves, which is kind of giving Aaron a bit of breathing room. Mikey now pulling away a little bit from Tom and Jonesy. SBY has somehow cycled backwards, now overtaken by Biggles. I don't know where to bloody focus on. It's ridiculous, too much happening. And Andy mixing it up. Oh, okay. Let's see, Derek in the chat. Last night the grip level dropped for a spell about lap 7-8. Then they switched on again. Did you find that? Yeah, I found that. Oh, SB1 with a little hip to Lee there. Yeah. Same in the endurance. They went away and came back for a little bit. Come on, Andy. Oh, that was clean. Solid racing between Lee and Andy there. Some of the lads are having lag issues, so there will be a change of host between the sprint and the endurance race, I'm told. Fair dinkum. So Lee and Andy's battle has let SBY get a little bit of space on them. Biggles currently by himself. Same for Jonesy. T. Smith has caught himself another penalty. And will drop back from Mikey. Meanwhile, Oven, hello. Right on the back there of King John Taylor. Ooh, little wiggle. Little wiggle. I did touch on that fever, but he got past the gun. I did say it. I did say it like a lap or two ago. I know where you're going, mate. Yep, Oven in P3. Good return race for Oven so far. Looking to move on up. Maybe have a move. Not this time round. I'll try and get some slip for turn 1. That said, I think Pagani's got a decent run out of that turn. Mikey in the background, a little bit wide. No move this time round for Oven. The one seems to go a bit deep. Try and switch to the inside here. Not this time. Fever's going to backseat comms for the endurance. Oh, dang it. I'm going to ban Fever from the endurance race. God, some of these camera angles are terrible. Saw T. Smith and Jonesy a bit wide in the background there. This one seems to have settled, maybe. Oh, no. Having a good run there, but I think Aaron has it covered off. Let's go down the order quickly and just see if there's anything going on between anyone else. Two cars are close together. Oh my god, three cars, sorry. SBY got himself a penalty. Which means he's going to lose a position or two, definitely two, to Lee and Andy. Oh, Aaron's left the grid. Oh, I wonder what happened there. SBY serves his penalty, and through goes Lee, and through goes Andy. SBY pulls in behind. Blue Flag and Dusty will just be using this to get some extra practice for the endurance. I don't know what's happened there. Maybe they can update me in the chat. We will try and get a word on what's happened to Aaron. But that will promote Oven into second and Pagani into third. It's probably the easiest positions they'll ever make. Pagani dropping off slightly from Oven. And this is round about the point, according to Derek, that the tyres did start to feel a bit terrible. Possibly the graining phase. They might come back as the race continues. But at this point we're all rather settled for the most part. A few screeches of tyres. It's Lee and Andy going at it still. And SBY recovering from his penalty. Seems to be the closest battle on track at the moment. On board with Andy. We've got SBY in the rear view camera and the wing mirror when you can spot it. He's just ahead. Biggles seems to be losing time. He seems to be catching Biggles. So this could become a four-man battle before long. Unlucky Aaron. We're being told that Aaron lagged out for reasons unknown. No reason why his connection should have lagged out. Hopefully he will be back for the endurance race. Andy has dropped a little bit off Lee now, so that will mean he will be racing in his rearview mirror because SBY is looking to recover. These guys will get down. Token viewing of Blue Flag and Dusty there at the back. Come on, boys. So Ross, your leader by 4.5 seconds now. Oh, I saw Oven with a pen. Which I assume will be done on this lap, which means Pagani will promote himself into second. God, the penalties in GT7 are absolutely horrendous. That half-second penalty is probably equated to, what, a second? Oh, don't go in the gravel, Oven. Anyway, swap of positions for Pagani and Oven after Oven serves his penalty. Mikey still going well in P4, holding off T. Smith by 1.2 seconds. And still turning in good times. Ross is in a lap time of his own in the 6s. Didn't I have a 1 second penalty last night for you? But no. Was it a 1 second? No, it was half a second. But for me, because I'm slow, it equates to like 2 seconds. T. Smith still running the ragged edge of that last corner. Oh, and sets the fastest lap, so definitely catching Mikey. You can see it a lot closer this time by. Biggles dipping onto the dirt a little bit there, as he now has to go defensive on Lee. Lee having caught up. I do believe, was that a position swap? If it was temporary, as T. Smith went super wide again. purple in the first sector. Oh, Mikey's gone wide. No, Mikey! Stop it! Just for the love of Christ, don't spin it, Mikey. If you go wide, fine. Just don't spin. Keep it going, boy. T. Smith benefits from Mikey running out a little bit wide. Phoebe says, this dude? Yeah, this dude. Can't be trusted. Lee has got by Biggles earlier in this lap. Oh, Biggles. From the angle, it just looks like they're going to go into the back of each other. So Lee can now try and make hay. He's got a couple of laps to try and catch Jonesy, his teammate. I wonder if they all play a little bit of a team game, since Lee is in the championship battle. It was running a bit wide, SBY also kicking up some dirt. There's SBY having a look here. Very close. As good a run as I would have thought. I don't think there's going to be a move into turn one. What you see there, Lee is getting a whole lot closer to Jonesy. Ooh, SBY going to go around the outside. No, not this time. Good evening, Nobby, in the chat. Wiggle there from Biggles. Come out wide again. SBY follows him. And he's trying to come back a little bit. Had a scruffy lap on lap 8, but obviously a bit better. Don't do that, Andy. I'll drop this in time again. So you're not paying attention, Fee, but Pagani's up in the second. Oh no, wait, that was because of the penalty, wasn't it? My bad. Either way, Biggles has now got a penalty. And SBY is already going to challenge him for that position. Nobby, this is the sprint. It's still going on, mate. Just go towards the front here. Oh, Oven, what have you got another half second for? Good lord. Yeah, the start was a little bit delayed because of GT7 random grid things. But yeah, this is the closing stages of the sprint race. Ross is your leader by a whole lot. The gap has come down, but everyone's going to have some kind of a miracle drive to challenge for that lead. He is, however, comfortable since Oven has got another penalty. But your top three is probably going to stay as it is, and Oven goes purple sector with a penalty. Absolute top spot. T. Smith in fourth. He's pretty much by himself. Mikey's dropped off the back of him now, but that's a solid run for Mikey to be in fifth. Solid reserving. And we have Jonesy, who has Lee with him. I would genuinely be shocked if there wasn't some sort of a change of position there for points. Wow. Dang. this the move? Is this the team orders coming through now? Or is Jonesy going to be like, nah mate, work for it? I think Jonesy's making him work for it. Ooh, ooh. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, Lee's all over the back of Jonesy like a rash. Absolute rash. But so far, Jonesy not willing to just give it up. If that is indeed their plan. SBY is catching them. So that could make the last lap a bit interesting. Biggles in ninth by himself, Andy by himself, and Blue Flag and Dusty by themselves. So for now, I believe this is where the action is going to be for this last lap. Maybe just go on board with Lee, see what happens, see if he can make a move on Jonesy, see if Jonesy leaves the door open. Oh, very, very wide there from Jonesy. He's going to try and get a bit. Oh, no, I think Jonesy's pulled out of it. Definitely. Why is something's happened to SBY? He was right on the back of these guys. Missed that. Dang it! Apologies. He's weaving all over the place. I think he's trying to clean his tyres or something. Wait, are you listening to my stream? I bet he's got some stream. Maybe he's still listening. But hopefully SBY will be safe from Biggles. I don't think Biggles will be able to catch him up. I don't think Jonesy really wants to let this one go. I don't think he wanted to let Lee through, really. Although, no, definitely look like Jonesy's pulling up there, so I think Jonesy is playing the team game for Lee. Oh, and I've completely missed the finishes, but, I mean, Ross, miles ahead. Pagani and Oven complete the podium. T-Spiff in 4th, Mike 5th, Lee and Jonesy, Ryan Astern, the team. SBY in 8th. Not a bad little return, SBY. I think you know that you could have had better there. Biggles in 9th, Andy in 10th, Blue Flag 11th, and Carl will cross the line in 12th. And then championship leader Ross takes the first win of the evening, also takes the fastest lap of the race by some margin. Pagani's done his championship a world of good there with a solid second place. Lee unfortunate to be involved in all kinds of things. So I wonder if any post-race stewarding will be involved there, and the host just ended the game. It's rude. It's absolutely rude. We'll have to find out who is going to host. In the meantime, since Team Walkers are not really represented on the grid because SBY has not got the livery, let's ask a question to the chat. What is everyone's favourite crisps? Mine at the moment, Frazzles or hula hoop flavour rings, which if you don't know what hula hoop flavour rings are, they're great. They are like big hoops, but they're soft and beefy if you get the beef flavour. There's also a spicy flavour, but yeah, those are my crisps of choice. Nobby is with me saying Frazzles are king. Yes, Nobby, lad, good lad. Derek with the flame grilled steak McCoys. Ah, do you know what? That's a shout. That's an absolute shout. Flame grilled steak McCoys are great. The only annoying thing with McCoys, they don't do sharing size packs. Which, if I was a business, I don't understand it. They would sell like hotcakes. I would probably empty the shelves of them. Get on it, McCoys. Phoebe likes lentil crisps. You weirdo. With paprika. Okay, paprika lentil crisps might actually be reasonably nice. Glyn says beef hula hoops. Good lad. Nobby with jambone ruffles you get abroad. Well, that's curious. Beach is in the chat. Hi, Beach. He says there's a Marmite and cheese puff that's incredible. I'm sorry, Beach, but nothing to do with Marmite is incredible. I'm assuming Lee is our host. So let's get on board with this. Phoebe says the lentil crisps are goated, just proteins, no fat and carbs. Yeah, well, lentils, man. Lentils. But yeah, there's some solid crisp choices out there. I respect that. Right. We will just wait for the lobby to refill. So this will be the endurance where tyre choices are probably going to be a critical factor. If last night's races are anything to go by, I found that the fuel and tyre wear was horrendous. So anyone who's good at saving fuel and tyres is probably going to have a good race. But it will lead to a mix of strategies, I believe. Oh, Goy in the chat. Hello, Goy. How you doing, mate? Saying, ask comms, is it acceptable in this day and age to buy chips from a Chinese takeaway? Depends on the chips, doesn't it? They might do a Chinese spice chips. I don't know. Given that the Chinese takeaway I go to is actually also a fish and chip shop, then I assume it would be perfectly acceptable. Although I've never tried the fish and chips from my Chinese takeaway. I only ever get the Chinese food. Because who goes to a Chinese takeaway and orders fish and chips? Derek says he hopes it's acceptable because he's got some coming as we speak. Well, Gore, you'll have to pass judgment on Derek here, mate, if you think it's acceptable. Carl thinks it's acceptable, and Dusty thinks it's acceptable. I really want Chinese food now. Damn it, Goy. Nobby says it's not acceptable. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I think I lean towards not acceptable, because again, if you're going to a Chinese, get Chinese. That's what they're best at, that's what tastes better. I can't imagine picking chips over any Chinese dish that I like. So, yeah. Nobby says, why eat potato when you could be eating noodles? I'm sorry, Nobby, but why eat potato when you could be eating ribs, mate? Ribs. Chinese ribs. Come on. Never mind noodles. I tried Chinese noodles once, I hated them. Would you buy ribs from a fish and chips? I've never seen a fish and chip shop do ribs. Technically the fish has ribs. So... Oh, there we go. We've got 13 drivers joined. Oh, I see Kim Jong Taylor there on softs. Sneaky softs, maybe, starting the race there. I will run through the tyres at the start of the race. Well, maybe once it's calmed down after maybe half a lap or so. Your fish and chip shop does ribs? What? What kind of fish and chip shop do you go to? Good Lord. Pizza Crunch, says Derek from McDonald. Context, please, Derek. Pizza Crunch what? We butter every fucking thing. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Scotland. Absolutely weirdos. You're gonna go there as it's gluten-free. That's fair enough, Robin. If it's a dietary requirement, then you can't really say nothing, can you? Pizza Crunch, what it says, deep fried pizza in batter. Deep fried pizza in batter. You know, you guys have got some pretty funny ideas, but deep fried pizza in batter, I don't know. That's got me pondering right now. I feel like that could be amazing. Not quite sure what we are waiting on at the moment. Are we waiting for people to join? Let's have a check here. Am I missing someone? Are we missing someone? Not sure. Ah, Jonesy was going to the top. Jesus Christ. Deep fried pizza is good at the time, but the inevitable heart attack is probably a negative. Yeah, until that point, sitting pretty. Living life. YOLO. Right, I think we've only got a few more seconds until this next race gets started. Yep, looks like Lee has let them know we are gonna go racing. And Aaron is on pole. Oh, there you go. So we'll go to Dusty as we get ready for this endurance race. Aaron is on the softs. That might be why he has gone on the softs, because he's on pole. Dusty on hards. Blue flag on mediums. Andy already looking to challenge. No, nothing yet. Dusty maybe on the outside of the blue flag into turn one. No, all good there. Oh, a little bit of door banging there. Jonesy getting in the mix. But so far, looks like everyone has. Feels a bit like everyone's come through pretty cleanly. No big incidents to worry about so far. Dusty has, however, dropped back a few places. Now being challenged by Biggles. But Dusty does have the inside line. Oh, this is bold. Jonesy and Biggles getting a bit close there. Jonesy goes through, Lee's looking to take advantage as well. Through goes Lee on Biggles. Biggles getting cycled back there. And I think Tom's also having a move. Biggles gets cycled to 9th. Lee's looking at the inside of Jonesy. Goes on through, Biggles on the inside of Tom. Looks like he's made that move stick, but Tom will be on the inside for this kink. Biggles standing his ground for now, and looks like he's got the move done. Also potentially having a look at Jonesy. Again, these camera angles, but I don't want to change camera unless I miss something. Tom have a look at Biggles into this corner. Not yet. He's already on the back of Dusty. Good run, having a look, but maybe not. Is he going to go for it? Not this time. Dusty's on the grass, runs out a little wide. Jonesy taps his teammate. Oh, Lee's got the back of Carl. Oh. Well, I think we know what's happened to Dusty there. A little bit touchy in this group. Pagani now on the back of Tom. The Evan and Pagani show is resumed as well. Have a look. I feel we can hear Dusty scream. Yeah, so can I. I know exactly the words that are being said, potentially. Oh, what was Tom's line there? Don't know what was going on there, but it looks like Pagani and Oven have gone through on Tom. Oh my lord. Oh, it's chaos. There's cars everywhere. Jeez. Hang on, we're gonna get on a different camera here. Ross is trying to pull himself through. Oh, everyone's braking points is different. Concertinas everywhere. Pagani alongside Oven. Ross now looking to maybe challenge Tom. Solid move there around the outside by Pagani to go around Oven. Don't know. Ain't over yet. Tom somehow caught himself a penalty. Given some of the cuts that people are taking, like the one Lee just did there. I'm surprised there haven't been more penalties. Oh gosh. Biggles trying for a move. But not this time. No bueno, no luck. So T. Smith and Lee will cycle back a little bit as they serve their penalties towards the end of this lap. Pagani is getting a little bit of a gap on Oven. Meanwhile, the chaos has allowed the top 5 to make a bit of a break, Jonesy being the first one to have some breathing space. SBY having a solid run, looking to challenge Andy for 3rd. Flag doing a solid job at the moment, and Aaron has checked out on his soft tyres, which already starting to look a bit of a concern on the tyre wear. Some guys did start on the softs yesterday. We'll have to keep an eye on how that goes, so we'll just quickly go through the The tyres, Aaron is on the softs. Blue flag on mediums. Andy in third is on mediums. SBY mediums. Jonesy mediums. Pagani mediums. Oven, the first driver on hard tyres, in 7th place, having a good run on those tyres. Ross, hards, also having a good run coming through the field. Up into 8th on the hard tyres, so that's working well for him at the moment. Helped with the penalties to a few people. Someone just skid off. I didn't like it. Biggles is on the mediums. Tom Smith on hards, Lee on mediums, Mikey on mediums, and Dusty on hards. And we're looking to challenge Tom into turn 1. We'll be on the outside for turn 2. A pair of them catching up with Biggles as well. Everyone does run a bit wide there. No penalties this time by. Big was having a look at Ross. Compromised his corner there, too much curb. Now puts him under threat from Tom. Already having a look at the inside is Tom. Through the S's. Biggle stays ahead. And Lee will once again look to try and get a bit of slipstream. Going down towards the hairpin on Tom. Mikey also joining in the fray at the back of this pack. Lee has a little look. I think it's better of it for now. Tom a little bit of gravel, but doesn't slow him down too much. Laying all over the back of him. Biggles still having a look at Ross now. Just a little look-see here. Ross dips a tyre. Biggles puts the nose in. I think it was a fair move though. Gets past Ross. I'm not a steward, but I think it was I thought it looked fair. I think there was space there. There we go. Mikey now having a look at Lee. They battle to try and get by Tom. Nothing doing this time round into turn 1. As they were for now. Just move up, have a look, see what's going on with the others. Everything's still going well on those hard tyres. Jonesy now being caught by Pagani. Now that Pagani doesn't have to really defend. Look in the rear view mirrors, he can focus on the Mastro car in front of him. We've got a fat Dane in the chat. What, Dansk? I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. They needed a last minute replacement because SBY here, as you can see, is racing. So here I come to wreck the day. And he's still having a good run in third, blue flag in second. Possibly pulling in one Mr. Aaron Taylor, whose soft tyres are about to die a death. They must be feeling absolutely atrocious right about now. I would be shocked if Aaron did not pull into the pits this time by. I hope you're well as well, Dansk. Oh, Aaron's got a penalty as well, and he's coming in for his pit stop. That's not going to do him any favours. Andy, I think, has had a bit of a scruffy last corner. SBY is right on him. But nothing happening into turn 1 that time by. Andy will have to be on the defensive for the rest of this lap. Jonesy still holding off Pagani. Oven's got another penalty and Biggles has caught him and passed him. Oven, stop it. You're not going to make your hard tyre strategy work out too well like that. Oh my gosh. So Ross is 8th. Leacole 9th. Mikey and T. Smith. Mikey also has a penalty. How come I didn't win? Lack of talent. I can't do anything in these cars. Just horrendous. Aaron has come out on the hard tyres and has a penalty. That's his penalty that he got before the pit stop, so he'll have to serve that. This time by. Let's just go back to this little battle. I think between this battle and the one behind it, I don't know which one to actually focus on. A pair of them are on mediums. I think SPY is a little better on his tyre wear. And fuel. Oh no, you shouldn't be too harsh on yourself, Dane. You might actually like these Group 4 cars. You might get on better with them. You should come back, give it a go. Everyone seems pretty spaced out now from this group. There was maybe something with Tom and Mikey? Tom's gotten past Mikey due to the black car's penalty. And Tom on his hard tyres still. Mikey on mediums. I'll tell you what, there's not much tyre wear difference between hards and mediums in general. What was that, Derek? Aaron should have some nice clean air. Yep. Did I hear someone skidding? No. Yeah, he'll have some clean air, but you know that penalty would have cost him. So it's kind of not helped his strat for usage of those soft tyres at the start. And he's got a little bit of a gap now to his BY. Giving himself some space. So now that battle's kind of chilled a bit. We're in a bit of a lull now. Everything's kind of mellowed out. It's going to be a case of who's going to blink from the medium tyres first. Well, you know, Dane, the people here will love to see that, so keep it in mind. Poor Biggles. A little bit of a slide there. And a penalty for his trouble. Jesus Christ. This game. When you're down, it kicks you hard. Oh, everybody running the ragged edge again. Just caught up and getting another penalty there. Fantastic. Stop it, James. Lee versus Ross. Title rivals. Lee's looking to try and recover some points from that first race, which didn't go so well. Ross is on the harder tyres. So Lee doesn't want to be caught behind Ross for too long. In fact, we're going to make the move right now. Good racing from the pair of them. Ross managing to stay ahead with the run off the outside. Derek asking how are Aaron's lap times on the hards? Well, I mean, he's got the fastest lap, mate. Oh no, that's on softs, so yeah. 209s. But of course, that's just 2 laps in. That'll be consistent if we compare that with what else was on hards. Ross, for example. Ross is doing 208s on worn hards. I think T. Smith 208s, 209s. So Aaron a little bit off the other hard runner's pace at the moment, but I think he's upright. It's not bad pace. Tom a bit ragged there. Oven was on hards as well. Oven doing random times. I think that 212 is a penalty lap again. And potentially this one. So if Oven could keep clean laps, he's got the pace on the hards as well. However, he will be under attack from Mikey in short order, I think. Mikey's setting his fastest lap of the race just now. Oh, I've missed SBY getting ahead of Andy for P2, but in the meantime, going up the grid, I've just noticed this shenanigans going on. Because all kinds of out of shape there. Let's Pagani have a run on him. Surprised by that, I thought Pagani was through. So this is the battle for 4th. Ross behind him. Doing pretty good lap times on his hard tyres. Could become a factor as well, along with the late. Figures out look at Jonesy. Sends it through the inside. Good move. Jonesy looking to fight back. Getting alongside. Ooh, Biggles. Biggles with a little jink to the inside there to take the corner from Jonesy. Cheeky, but it looked pretty clean. Good move. Pagani also manages to capitalise to get through on Jonesy in that little scenario. And Pagani, oh, I thought Pagani was diving into the pits. No. Just going defensive, and everybody follows him across the track. There we go. Ooh, Ross having a look on Jonesy there into turn 1. Jonesy will have the inside line for the next corner, and Lee goes through on Ross. Ross trying to do some switchbacks to get back past Lee, but I think Lee's going to keep hold of that one for now. Very wide for Ross. We have a good run in the background. Oh, good lord. Oven! Stop! Aaron's caught Carl and gone past, so Aaron now into the 208s on the hard tyres. So he's on that hard tyre pace now. Dusty just settling in, I think. See if the race will come to him as he started on the hard tyres. Continues to lead after Aaron pitted. SBY in second, Andy third. Biggles in 4th. Managed to pull a little bit of a gap on Pagani. The pair of them have got a gap down to Lee. Ross goes through on Jonesy now. It's all going this little pack here. What's up with Dusty? I don't know. Well, no, he was spun out at the start of this one. I don't know what happened in race 1. Because he got knocked to the back in race 1. But this one, someone spun him round. But I think it was an accident. A situation that had occurred. SBY comes into the pits. We're not going to watch a pit stop because I don't do that. So he will drop down the order. Someone else came in as well. Who was it? Jonesy. So Aaron and Carl will make up some positions. Pretty chill. Medium runners are starting to wiggle there from Pagani. Medium runners are starting to have thoughts about when to come into the pits. Lap 11 is probably your start of pit window if you've managed to make the tyres last this long. We should compare Ross's tyres and Hans to Lee in front. I still think that's quite a lot of tyre wear for a hard tyre. But when these medium runners pit, they will free up some clear air for Ross. Whether he will be able to do anything with that remains to be seen. On board with Ross here. Will anyone jink into the pits? There goes Biggles. Biggles pits from P3. The rest continue on. Lee now on the back of Pagani. So the battle for third is on. Someone is sideways. Why am I seeing a sideways car? Oven. Oven. Oven! What are you doing? I can only assume that Oven is lagging out or something's happening there. Either way. Back to the battle for third. No longer on the screen. Ross in a great spot right now for you. Yeah, he definitely is, Phoebe. I think he benefited quite well at the start. Oh no, Oven's wheel fell off. Ah. Oven. Alright. Unlucky, mate. So, here we go. These three getting ever so close again. Ross right on the back of Lee. And indeed, they're all catching Andy as well. So the battle for third, potentially battle for second, depending on who comes in. Looks like Andy is diving in. Blue flag has dived into the pits. Pagani, Lee, Ross continue on. T. Smith gets another penalty. And no challenges into the first corner or the second. But Ross is sniffing the tailpipe of that Nastro Zero car. Mikey having another good run. Solid in fifth. Aaron now up to sixth position. Genuinely surprised by that. I was like, how has he already got up to sixth? Absolutely solid job. Didn't seem to put much fuel in though on that pit stop because his lights flashing. So Aaron playing strats. SBY down in seventh. Biggles in eighth. Biggles now on the soft tyre. Halfway fueled. See what he can do. Blue flag has gone onto the hards. He's probably going to try and get to the end. Andy, also on hards. Looking to get to the end. His fuel, has he got enough fuel? He's got less fuel than blue flag. I'm a little concerned there. Jonesy in 11th. Must have recently pitted. We'll definitely have to pit again. What is that fuel? Kind of surprised by that. And Dusty has pitted to go on to the mediums. He should hopefully make it to the end. Good God. Ross is in the lead on the hard tyre. So somehow Ross has got past Lee and Pagani on that lap. I'm guessing Lee and Pagani have had tyre issues. Pagani running a bit wide there. Looks like they're all going to dive into the pits this time by. Right, so we change camera. No, we don't want to see anyone's pit stops. Oh, everyone's coming in. SBY is going to continue on. Right, we're on board. We'll go with SBY. You get a pit stop. You get a pit stop. Everybody gets a pit stop. Okay, so SBY, currently your leader. On the soft tyres, low fuel. Looking to try and get some fast laps in. Biggles promoted into second. Good lord. Right, Lee's gone on to soft tyres. Pagani's gone on to soft tyres. Blue flag's on the hard tyres. Mikey has gone on to soft tyres. Some interesting strats going on here for the soft tyres. Andy's up into 7th, with the rest of them pitting. Jonesy in 8th. Good lord, so Ross now down to 9th on the mediums. I assume he will be going to the end as he has filled up. T. Smith also the 10th. Well, has he got enough fuel? Maybe. I'm not sure on that one. Aaron comes out on the mediums, should be going to the end, and Dusty, as we know, also should be going to the end. So SBY on his comeback currently leads, but will have to make a stop. At least one. Biggles, who pitted on lap 11, put on some soft tyres, try and get some fast laps in. Decent lap. 206.9. T. Smith likes to short fuel, says Fever. He will make it. Okay, if you say so. I will bow to your superior knowledge in this matter, Fever. Biggles going purple. So Biggles is up for a bit of a race. Everybody so far is got a gap. Blue flag on Mikey there. We've got Mikey trying to get by blue flag. Blue flag on the hards, Mikey on the softs. So this should be academic really. Mikey all over the back of it. Oh, look at the grip of the softs versus the hards. Is Mikey going to go through? Is he going to go around the outside and try and get the inside for turn 2? Looks like he's giving it a shot. Has he got enough of his car alongside? Thought he might have done. He's taking a lot of the curb. Oh, little touch there. Not this time. Blue flag covers it for now. Oh, I'm hearing tyre squeal. Candy was right at the limit of adhesion there. There's Ross and Jonesy for company. Jonesy on the hard tyres, Ross on the mediums. Already making moves up the field again. Through he goes. Blue flag doing blue flag things. What do you mean? Just because his car says wall doesn't mean he is a wall. It means he's a wall. So yeah, Mikey's gonna have to. He's gonna have to have a look in. It's like very wide line. I think Blue Flag just gapped himself to Mikey there. But through Mikey goes on the soft tyres. And meanwhile, Ross, Andy, Jonesy and potentially Tom, if he can catch up into this group, we'll be looking to catch up with Blue Flag. Smith is on the back of him now already. Have a look at the inside of Jonesy. Ooh, was that a little shoulder? Was that a little something something? Judges? No? Yes? I don't know, Jonesy's lost a lot there, so we shall see in post-race. You can't really tell from the camera angles, it's so difficult sometimes. Aaron in 11th, hoping that the race will come to him. Ooh. Heard that. And Dusty in 12th. So at the front at the moment, SBY still on those soft tyres, bound to pit in the next lap or two, the way they're looking, the way that fuel load is looking. Aaron says he's not enjoying the track apparently. Can't say I blame him at all. It's horrendous. The wear is horrendous. Beagle's doing a solid job still in P2. Lee and Pagani. Has Lee got by Pagani? I think Lee's got by Pagani, hasn't he? Although Pagani's done a fast lap, the fastest lap. 206.2. So this little scrap ain't done. Not by a long shot. Lee on the softs, Pagani on the softs. Tyre wear virtually identical. SBY does indeed pit. By the way, for everyone watching, if you want me to look at someone in the pits, then just let me know in the chat. I won't do it. Mikey in the background going fairly wide. No move from Pagani this time by. Into turn 1. Let's go further back. Oh, looks like Ross is having a look at blue flag. Things better of it this time by. A little bit deep. Ross looking for a cutback. Not this time. A little gaggle of cars here that could turn spicy. Especially with blue flag on the hard tyres. If he backs them up a little bit. And so I think SBY is on the tail end of this group after having pitted. Just check on his tyres. He's gone for the medium tyre. So some decently fresh tyres and not as much fuel for SB1. Means he could be a bit racy in this last part of the race. Certainly looking keenly at Jonesy in front. Clara not too far back. Could potentially catch up if he can gel with the track any further at this stage. Oh, we've got something going on here. Ross Blue Flag and T Smith. T Smith pushing Ross, which I don't think is a surprise to anyone. Oh my lord! Sai looking for the Tokyo drift through the hairpin. Manages to collect the car, but he has lost time now. I don't think those hard tyres are all that great. Did Sean start on the mediums or hards? Sean, I believe, was on the mediums. Wait. No comment. I'm just going to go back to Blue Flag because I think there might be a little bit of a battle going on in short order. Although something's happening at turn 2. Why can't I just skip to several places? Ross has got himself a penalty. God knows where from. Liam Pagani still doing battle on these soft tyres. I don't know if they are going to last till the end, especially if they're fighting. 207s for Lee at the moment, 207s for Pagani. I mean, they're pretty much matching each other's lap times at the moment for second place. Got on board with Pagani. Let's see if he opts to make a move this time by at the hairpin. Already catching up a little bit on Lee. Opts to push Lee this time. I think Pagani is waiting to start his make his move. Content to stay behind Lee for now. A pair of them catching Biggles. Mikey in 4th. So Ross goes behind Tom after serving his penalty. Blue Flag still in 7th. These chaps all reasonably spaced out and not really going to be an issue for one another. SBY has realised the error of his ways, unfortunately. Absolutely gutted. Absolutely gutted. He was having a great race. But only one set of mediums is allowed in this endurance race. Biggles pitted from the lead, which puts Lee and Pagani now into a battle for first place. The question of will their tyres make it to the end is on nobody's lips but mine, because I'm commentating. So it will be interesting to see what happens, because if these guys do fall off with their tyres, look who's there, having the whale of a time. That said, his tyres are also looking quite shot. So can any of these guys on the soft tyres make them last for the last remaining laps of this race? Otherwise, T. Smith is looking to be the beneficiary if they all have to pit with much fresher medium tyres, decent amount of fuel. Same with Ross. Decent tyres and fuel. So these guys are looking to see what they can get if the top three on the soft tires cannot make it till the end. Blue flag in 6th. Everybody's pretty much gone off the place because SBY's had to make that extra pit stop. Aaron has got past Jonesy into 8th position, making moves. Not what he would have liked, but it's something. You take what you can get, even on the bad days. So there it is, Lee and Pagani have darted into the pits. Biggles has come out from his pit stop in 11th. Mikey has also darted into the pits, which means Tom and Ross will be promoted into 1st and 2nd. Looks like Tom gives way to Ross there. Team orders. Of course, Ross leading the championship. Leading the championship even more after the first race, obviously. With winning that one. Looking to get a full haul of points from this round. Tom doing the team thing. Letting his teammate through. Blue flag. Making a comeback worthy of Lazarus. To be 3rd. Andy in 4th. Aaron. The race has come up to him. Now up into 5th. As the soft runners have pitted. Jonesy in 6th. Dusty now in 7th. It has not worked out for some guys. Promoting others who were looking like having a dreary race. Truth be told. Up the order. So Andy all over the back of blue flag. Blue flag goes defensive straight away. Both of these guys on hard tyres, but Andy seems to be enjoying them a bit better. Oh, Andy takes very wide entry. Like Apex, cuts it in. He's got the run on blue flag. Coming up the hill. Noses ahead a little bit. The move stick this time by. Will blue flag try and come back at him? Has a look. Continues to have a look. But not far enough alongside to make a move happen. And meanwhile, Kim Jong-Taylor on the medium tyres looking at a potential 3rd place. If he can get by these two. One of them being his teammate. Here he goes, has a little look. Left, right, left, right. Well, he saw an opening and went for it. You got to hand it to him. It was an opportunistic move. All he's got to do is get past Andy, but I wonder if Andy will not fight this one too hard, since Aaron is on the quicker tyre. Nothing doing as yet. Lee and Pagani, now that they have come back out, 6th and 7th, resuming where they left off before the pit stops. Pagani all over the back of Lee. Biggles in the background has a penalty. So he will unfortunately drop off the back of these two. See if Pagani looks for a move this time, or is he going to push again? He's just going to push Lee again. Biding his time still. Biggles serves his penalty. Soft runners in hunt of that last podium spot. Do you think so, Fever? I don't know. Aaron has got past Andy. Although Aaron does go wide. I think Andy opted to get out the gas there, maybe. So Aaron would stay in 3rd. Yeah, I think, yeah, you could be right, Fever, because Lee and have actually, oh no, Andy, have actually caught up at a rate of knots. So, yeah, Lee and Pagani are going to make this extremely interesting with the pace that they are showing. Just looking at the map if there's anything really going on much elsewhere. Ross and Tom, I think, are just going to stay formation flying. Pagani up through past blue flag, but their teammates. So I was never going to hold up Pagani at this stage, given Pagani's obvious tyre advantage. You go on board with Pagani. Oh, Aaron goes very wide there. So does Pagani on his fresh soft tyres, but I know that him and Lee are probably rinsing these soft tyres. With a very strange line through there. It will be serving his penalty this time by, so Lee and Pagani will get through. Whether they do it before the penalty line or not is yet to be seen, but they want to get to the back of Aaron. This is probably the strat. Lee and Pagani working their way to try and get as far up front as they can. Pagani gets out of the gas a bit early. Smart racing. Here we go. Lee already alongside Aaron. And edges on through. On board with Pagani. He also goes through. Lee now in third. Pagani playing the smart game. Using Lee as a barrier to the wind and also working together to get themselves closer. But now I don't think Pagani will want to stay in fourth now that they've made their way up here. There's no way they're catching the guys in front. There are 3 laps left. Can Pagani take third away from Lee? He definitely seems up for it. Over Aaron in fifth. Good race for him, but those tyres are looking decidedly second hand. Will he be able to keep hold of that fifth? Blue flag in sixth, Andy in seventh. And here comes Biggles as well. Biggles on soft tyres, so he has the opportunity to make up some spaces before this race is over. Fever says Aaron will suffer on that front left. You're not wrong. That thing is not going to want to turn in. Just run through the rest of the field. Dusty by himself. Mikey the same. SBY with a 1 second penalty. Stop it. And Jonesy at the back. Send to Jonesy. Slow laps. Not quite sure there. So Ross and Tom on the medium tyres. They're not going to be handling their best the way they're looking. But I think it is all to play for third between these two. And then probably for fifth between Aaron, Blue Flag, Biggles and Andy. Stay on board with. It looks like Biggles could be the first to make a move. Yeah, Jonesy did have a weird strat going on. Seemed to pit very late. Like his last stop. Sorry. It was only a few laps ago, I think. Oh, blue flag. Oh, a little bit out of shape. Biggles seizes the opportunity to go on through. So Biggles now up to 6th place. His soft tyres though are on the brink. Probably feeling horrendous at this point in time. Whether he can keep hold of that position from blue flag, we will see. He will, however, be looking to get Aaron. And his tyres are going to struggle to make it to the end. Lee has got a little bit of a breathing space between him and Pagani. Has Pagani left it too late? Aaron's going full defensive. So the main positions to play for is 5th. Time. Oh, a little door banging there. Don't know what that was all about. But I think Biggles is going on through. Aaron's gone very wide. That left front tyre is screaming out. But Biggles does go through. Up ahead. Final lap has begun. Pagani is 2nd back at the start line. Ooh, Lee kicking up a bit of dirt. It's now or never, Pagani. Maybe you pushed Lee once too often. Let's see. But I think that one might be done. Try not to miss the leaders crossing the line in a bit. Aaron's tyre is still alive for now. Very wide. Quick, yeah, everybody's similar. Mikey catching Dusty a little bit. That might be a change of position potentially. Wilson Tom, Pagani a whole lot closer to Lee now, going into the hairpin. So far, nothing doing for Pagani to get past Lee. Wilson Tom coming through the last few turns. Work their strategy out quite well. They'll come up to the front as others have to pit. Ross will take all the points and extend his championship lead as he goes across the line, followed by Tom. We go back. Lee is going to hold on to that 3rd position ahead of Pagani. Solid effort. Biggles will take 5th. Aaron has got a penalty which will be doubling up. That's harsh. Aaron will be classified 8th. Drops behind blue flag and his teammate Andy. Dusty comes across in 9th, manages to stay ahead of Mikey. SBY, after having to make a additional stop due to an tyre choice error, unfortunately is 11th. Which is a damn shame. He was doing a cracking job. And Jonesy in 12th with preheated oven, not being able to finish after a technical glitch. So there you have your final results. Pagani with the fastest lap of the race. Unfortunately, couldn't make it to third. Looked like he had a banging track going on there to potentially get to the front. But Lee manages to pip him to third. Kaltor, hi, by the way. No, I'm the one commentating. Not Feber. Feber's just doing a good job of answering questions as a representative of the league. So there you have it. That was GT1 on your Friday evening. Ross taking all the points, 2 wins, extends his championship lead ahead of Lee Cole and Pagani. Tom will have done his championship a world of good, potentially, with that second place. And yeah, we thank you for joining us. Join us again next week for Thursday GT2 and Friday's GT1. If I just look at the calendar quickly, I believe it's Big Willow next. Yes, it is. Big Willow, a track that everybody apparently hates, but it's on our calendar for some reason. So, join us again next week. Thank you for everyone watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you didn't mind me commentating again. Yeah, join us again. I'll catch you on the flip side.